This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're at the Cabinet Guy LLC. Since 2008, he and his team have been providing cabinetry design for the kitchen of your dreams. I'm here with the owner, founder. Jeff, why don't we begin first of all, 2008, you guys have expanded even since then. But quite honestly, over 37 years of experience is what you bring to the table in this profession. Share with the folks out there what got you involved in this line of work.
Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a cabinet maker. And I apprenticed as one at the age of 18, did 4 years in that, and then have had the privilege of working throughout the entire industry for major manufacturers and having my own cabinet shops twice. I had one for 15 years and then this one for the last 5.
Excellent. Let me ask you this, and we've all looked at, thumbed through magazines, got inspired by beautiful kitchens out there, then only to find out that most of the time we're talking about designers who are not limited to wood, to finish, and basically that's the custom approach that you're offering for folks out here.
Yeah, absolutely. We build everything from scratch, so we're not limited to any particular size or shape. We can do whatever the physical, within the limits of the physical materials, we'll do it. As far as woods go, we'll work with any wood that's available. We've done some exotic woods like ebony and ironwood, things like that. We do a lot of cherry wood, mahogany, walnut, maple, knotty beech. We've got you name it, we've done it.
Wonderful. So we're talking about, it's kind of like a recipe. When you're able to make it from scratch, it just turns out better. Not only that, but you have a lot more control. Is that basically why you're able to get the results that you are?
Yeah. I mean, I have a great passion for doing this and making the greatest use of space. And what this does for me, by being able to build them, we can maximize and use every space. One of the common complaints, and especially in kitchens, is that you buy a bunch of cabinets and they all come in standard sizes, and then you have a bunch of fillers that just waste space. We don't need to do that because we're building from scratch.
Wonderful. So not only are you able to take an idea from a client, but you're actually able to take their existing kitchen and put it exactly right like they want it. Do consumers like being involved in that process?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And that's part of my job, is to get on the same page with that homeowner and find out what they're looking for. And then my job is to give them what they want at a price they're comfortable with.
Wow. People anymore, it seems like to me when I look through a home, I think we're starting to realize that really the heart and soul of our home is that kitchen. I mean, that's where we hang out with our family, our friends, but more than just a beautiful place to hang out, it's got to be functional and practical.
Exactly, and that's one of the things I really work on is, on one hand, it's a piece of art to me. On the other hand, it's got to be a very efficient piece of art. And so I focus on both of those aspects. We make sure that it's an efficient design, and then we make it beautiful.
Wonderful. And not only that, but we're talking about top-of-the-line craftsmen that you employ right here where everything takes place. But you're also dealing with consumers who are budget-minded and, quite honestly, want the best bang for their buck.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of large manufacturers in this country, 500,000 square foot factories, but they actually, even though they should be more efficient in many ways, they're still just great big cabinet shops. And they have a lot of overhead. They have to have lawyers to deal with all the issues of accountants and so on and so forth. We don't need that overhead. And so we're surprisingly affordable for what we put out.
I imagine that. I mean, not only that, but someone out there, they decide to go to the big box store. They go with a semi-custom approach. I would imagine they're probably surprised that you're pretty competitive out there, because you're talking about, if you're making it here, you're dealing directly with the manufacturer.
Exactly, and that's part of your advantage here, is that we are the manufacturer, so you're buying right from them.
Wow. When I think of kitchens, especially kitchens of the past, you don't think too much of high tech or technology, but really anymore, these kitchens have some real cool gadgetry, luxuries. Share with me what you've been able to do. Well,
there's a lot of cutting edge technology out there. Some of the things that to be honest with you, a lot of that stuff is gadgets. Sure. That's going to break fairly quickly. So I try to show my clients the things that I've seen work well and proven to perform through the years, versus those things that, they look really cool in the showroom, but really in practical use, they don't. But today, we're getting to the point, we're using standard, what they call soft close drawer glides. where they just smooth and glide, and you can't slam them no matter how hard you try. The same thing with our door hinges. But now they're coming out with electrical, where you can just walk up and touch the drawer and it will open for you. The door will open for you. I'm not sure we need all those things, but it's pretty fascinating to watch some of that, you know.
So like back in the day when we had cassette players, you could just push them and they close up.
Exact same kind of thing.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
One of the things, I mean, obviously you're doing everything from scratch, so you can go into a brand new home, put in cabinets. But what about if somebody's got existing cabinetry? They want to upgrade now. I've always said the first place you can tell your home is aged is in that kitchen. Are you able to go in and replace old ones with new?
Yes, we can go in. We offer two services. One is what we call refurbishing, where we take your existing cabinet doors, bring them into the shop, clean them up, repair them. We can actually change some of the color to some degree, glaze them, and then recoat them with 2 new coats of varnish. When we're done, your kitchen will look almost brand new. So that's one option we offer. The second option is what they call in the industry refacing, which is where we make brand new doors and drawer fronts and then veneer the face frames so we can make that kitchen look brand new and completely different. And so we basically, that's part of when I started this in 2008. I'm looking at an economy that's way down and people are going, geez, I don't have $50,000 to spend on cabinets. I've got 5. Well, that's why we brought that program on board, to help those people. And so it's been a tremendous success for us.
Wonderful. So like you say, because it's very customized, you can take what they have there. The cabinets pretty much stay in place, and you're talking about new doors that are coming on. And so when you walk in, it looks like you've got a whole complete face makeover.
Exactly. And you know, it's a great option for people. One of the things I find is a lot of people buy, let's say they go buy a used home today, and the realtors had told the previous owner that they should put granite countertops in, okay? Which they did, because it makes it sell the house faster.
Sure.
Well, the problem is now they put these brand new beautiful countertops on 25-year-old cabinets, and the cabinets look like garbage in comparison to the countertop. The new homeowner buys it and they go, what do we do? The problem is you can't take the granite out in most cases without breaking it. Right. So that's where this refacing and refurbishing program has come in wonderfully, because we can do that and leave that granite intact.
That's a great thing to do. I mean, obviously, it's like when you get new furniture, all of a sudden something else doesn't look as well. And quite honestly, cabinets are one of the first things you see when you walk right in the kitchen, so that's a great service.
Yeah.
Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is the website. On the website, you're going to see a lot of the services they offer. It's a very educational website. They're going to walk you through a lot of questions and answers they have there. They'll even help you as far as where you want to put a microwave. But really, they're going to talk a lot about the quality craftsmanship that you're going to be finding here. Everything is made right here in locally in Colorado Springs. We're talking about craftsmen that basically have been with years and years of experience behind them. Like you said, you've worked with some of the bigger names out there, and now you're bringing a lot of that expertise right here to the folks. Very customized approach. You can also see the testimonials right there on the website. They've got a blog. They try to keep you apprised of a lot of the tips and things they're doing out there. Obviously, it sounds like to me, I mean, we've talked a lot about kitchen cabinets, but quite honestly, anything that needs cabinets, being a dining room, be it a kitchen, any more offices, they love to have cabinets there as well, or even out in your RV. You guys pretty much cover everything.
Exactly, yeah. We do rooms or cabinets for any room of the home, bathrooms, offices, whatever. We also do commercial work. We're currently making 800 vanities for the Fort Carson to go into the barracks. You know, we can cover all the different bases. If it's a box, we'll build it. It's the bottom line, you know.
That sounds great. Customized approach, we've talked about a lot here. So does it begin with a consultation, and is that something you guys provide for free?
Yes, we do. We will come out to your home and get together with you and discuss what you want to do, and then we'll go through the planning process. We'll provide you with actual pictures or prospective drawings off our computers of what the kitchen can look like. We'll give you the pricing. And one of the things we do is we use a lot of the internet nowadays. Sure. We come back and we'll actually email that entire package to you, so you don't have to set up another appointment and have it come out. And we do a great deal of work just through emails. In fact, we just finished a kitchen where the wife is in Washington, D.C., stationed there in the military. Her husband's in Afghanistan. We've never met, but they sent us photographs of their kitchen. We pulled the whole thing together, and we just remodeled their kitchen while they're out of the country.
real convenient for not only you, but the people on the other end. Same reason this company of mine exists. It's really better customer service because you see it right there in front of you, be it 12 o'clock at night, 6 in the morning, it doesn't matter. You're pretty much available to folks that way. I think it's wonderful. Folks, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to check out their website. Most importantly is their contact information. Reach out to their team here. Basically, they're a phone call away where you can set up a consultation. They'll get to work putting together a kitchen of your dream, looking at cabinets, being it brand new cabinets, refurbished, or replacing them or refacing them. They're going to take care of it. They also cover repairs. Keep in mind if you've got maybe a drawer or something out there that needs replaced, they can take care of that as well. And basically anything to do with cabinets, like you said, if it's a box, you guys will take care of it.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the repair. We do an enormous amount of that. We have people bring in busted drawers all the time, busted doors. A funny story is that last winter when the Broncos lost the playoff game, we had 4 different people come in with doors that they had kicked in. We had to repair them.
Now that's an interesting story. Folks, you heard it right there from the cabinet guy. We're talking about custom kitchen design and cabinetry for your home here in Colorado Springs. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.